2009 was quite a year for Alex Rodriguez. After hip surgery, he said he was staring retirement in the face. After playoff heroics, he forever shed the label of being unclutch. When Michael Kay sat down with Alex, they discussed all that and much more.
Alex, I know it's a cliche, but what a difference a year makes. Last year, I remember we sat here and you were apologizing to the fans and all that. And I mean, how much different is this season for you?
Well, it's much different, and you know, I'm in a much better place right now. I know that last year we sat here about 12 months ago exactly, and I said a lot of things, and you know, I knew the jury was out there, and you know, people were probably thinking, is it hot air? Is he really going to commit to what he's saying? And you know, I'm proud that I said some things to you, and I've kind of walked the walk, and you know, gelled in with this team, and had a nice year last year.
Now, when spring training was starting, I said, boy, he's going to have a monster year, because, you know, he's free of everything, you know, he's won his World Series and blah, blah, blah. And then the whole Galea stuff comes up. I mean, has that been a distraction for you? Is it something that you're nervous about?
No, it hasn't been a distraction. And look, I mean, at some point in my career, I'm not saying there's going to be no distraction or any distractions. Like I told the New York media last week, I'm looking forward to cooperating and, you know, getting this past us and get back to playing baseball.
All right, let's talk about last year before we talk about the season. Alex, I mean, you know it. Everybody used to whisper, oh, yeah, he puts up the numbers, he wins the MVP, but he's not going to come through in the clutch. And then you have a postseason, 6 home runs, 18 ribbies, and it seemed like every single home run was gigantic. What did that mean to you?
Well, first of all, it was a lot of fun. My God, it was, I had a blast last October and November, and it was nice to finally come through for my teammates when they needed me most. And it was a team effort. There's no question that we had tremendous pitching. Our bullpen was phenomenal. And it was just nice to contribute at times where the team needed me most.
What was the biggest one in the postseason? Was it the one off Nathan? Was it the one against the Angels? Was it one to hit the camera? What do you think was the biggest one?
For me, there's no question. I mean, for a lot of reasons. I think that the Nathan home run was the biggest. Because in a 5-game series, you go 1-1, you go to Minnesota. You know, I think Tex said it's the loudest atmosphere he's ever heard. I would have to agree with him. To go there 1-1, the way Pavano threw the ball in Game 3, you don't know if we get a chance to come back home and play great ball like we do at home. So I think Nathan being down 2 in the 9th, this guy has been like Mariano. I mean, he's been phenomenal the last 5 years. And I thought that was it. And it also gave me the confidence in round 1 to say, you know what, this can be fun.
All right, now, you win Game 6 at the stadium, and I was like watching you. And there was just a look of exultation on your face. Take me inside the mind of Alex Rodriguez. What were you thinking then? All the things that went through your head.
I've had the birth of my 2 daughters, and that's been my biggest blessing thus far. But I'll tell you, I've been through so much, you know, hard work, and obviously the year last year, and my time in New York has been so challenging at times. You know, having to overcome the monkey of the postseason choke or whatever they called me, to be able to come up and win and help the team win, and to sit there with the World Series championship trophy at our home in our new stadium, it was something that I'll never forget. And no matter what happens, I mean, look, there's going to be postseasons that I may not get another hit, and I know the deal. You know, I will be crushed, and that's okay. That's the way it goes. But 2009 World Championship, they can never take away that experience and the feeling and the satisfaction that we got.
Are you going to be one of those guys who wears the ring?
There's no question. I will wear the ring, and I'll be very proud, at least for 30 days, and then I'll put it away and try to, you know, work on another one.
Would your career have been complete unless you won a championship?
I don't think so. And, you know, I try to convince myself before we won that my career would be complete if that was the case. But we won in the middle of my prime is something that I'm so proud of and so blessed. And now we are incentivized to do it again.
All cool? You gonna have a big year? What do you think?
I hope so.
Yeah?
I hope so, yeah.
Another MVP, another World Championship? Put some pressure on you?
If you vote?
I don't have a vote. I'm predicting, though. I'm going to put it on you.
The only goal is the same goal we had last year, was A, to have a lot of fun, play as a team. I think we have a great team here. We have our jobs to get the same chemistry going, and I think we have a core of veterans here that are responsible for that. And I look forward to defending a world title.
You seem happy.
I am happy.
Thanks, man.
All right, Michael. You got it.